Dylan wasn't your average radio hobbyist. In his small, dimly lit studio lined with dials, antennas, and old speakers, he searched for signals no one else dared to touch. Static was his soundtrack, frequencies were his playground. But one night, at exactly 3:33 a.m., something broke through the noise, a deep, pulsing tone buried beneath the static. It wasn't random. It was rhythmic, intentional, a signal coded in red. He tuned in, twisting the knobs until the tone sharpened. Then a voice, not quite human, not mechanical either. It whispered in broken syllables, skipping between words like a corrupted recording. Dylan's body tensed. He should have stopped, but he couldn't. The signal called to something in him, something that had been waiting. He didn't recognize the language, but he understood the message. Keep listening. The longer he listened, the more the world around him began to shift. The red light in the studio grew brighter, vibrating with each pulse of the signal. Shadows bent unnaturally across the walls. The air thickened, filled with a low hum that Dylan could feel in his chest. His equipment started glitching, knobs turning on their own, meters twitching violently. His reflection in the monitor glass wasn't following his movements anymore. Dylan tried to cut the transmission, but the power switch was dead. Even unplugged, the signal kept playing, not through the speakers anymore, but directly in his head. He clutched his skull as whispers crawled through his thoughts, distorting. Memories replacing them. The studio around him no longer felt like part of his house. The walls were warping, stretching, flickering like the edges of a dream breaking apart. In one final moment of clarity, Dylan reached for the main frequency dial, hoping to reverse the transmission. But before he could touch it, the red light exploded into darkness. Silence, empty air. The studio was gone. And in its place, a glowing red waveform suspended in blackness, pulsing slowly, waiting for the next listener.